Welcome back, everyone. Now is an especially important time for women entrepreneurs and career professionals to connect, support each other, and motivate one another at the first ever virtual Women's Business Summit. And joining us now to tell us about this amazing event, we check in with Christy Dower, the program director of the North Dakota Women's Business Center. Welcome to our show.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yes, of course. Let's start just with telling us a little bit more about the event.
Yeah, so the event obviously used to be in person, hosted in Bismarck, and this year we've transitioned into a virtual format with a half day packed with all trainings are virtual with tons of bonus content. So there'll be breakouts, a keynote, and opportunity to ask some industry experts.
So obviously we all love in-person events and miss those in-person events, but there are some benefits to doing things virtually as well. I would imagine, doesn't matter where you are, and you might even have an even greater reach than you had in the past.
And thanks for mentioning that because this is virtual this year, we do have the opportunity to have a national speaker. So Sherry Stewart Deutschman is actually our keynote this year, and she's coming to talk to us about the power of saying no and how it can actually help you in business. So I can't wait to hear her, and it's because we're virtual that we can actually have her on our summit this year.
Okay, the power of saying no. Can you tell us a little bit more about who would really benefit from listening to that?
Thank you. Yes, myself. But also, the whole morning we do have tracks for entrepreneurs, leaders, and professional women in business. So really, that would benefit anyone wherever you're at in your entrepreneurial or business journey.
Tell us a little bit about the time, the hours, the schedule. When is this all happening?
You got it. So November 10th, and we're kicking it off with Breakfast with Entrepreneurs, at 7:45, and we'll wrap up by 12:15, And so excited to share all the wonderful content on November 10th. And if you can't make it, we're actually making the live stream available for 30 days afterwards, up to 30 days afterwards. And so you can actually go back and see some of the breakouts that you might have missed.
Do you have to purchase tickets, and how does that work?
This is a ticketed event, and tickets are available on ndwbc.com under events. I think I've also shared the link with you, and as a bonus, because we love North Dakota Today so much, I wanted to offer 15 off promo code, so that's 15OFF for your listeners this morning to take advantage of the summit, and thank you for all of the work that you do to highlight businesses in our area.
Well, I love that. That is a great opportunity for our viewers today. You mentioned the keynote. What are some of the other breakouts that people should really be aware of?
Yeah, so we have Patrick Kirby talking about how to make virtual events fun. So if you're in the nonprofit world and kind of wondering, how can I take my event virtual and make it fun? Who wants to go to another boring Zoom meeting? So he's got some really creative tips. We also have a business planning track. And so if you're looking into Ask an Expert, where it's maybe an accountant or some legal questions, maybe how to get some financing or some creative financing, we've got industry experts to talk through those types of scenarios as well.
I love it. Lots to check out. Christy, thank you so much for your time. Good luck with the event, and we'll add a link as well to our North Dakota Today Facebook page if people want more information. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We'll be right back here on North Dakota Today.